Morning everybody, it's Park Rat Pat. Guess where I am? Yeah, that's right, I'm at a park. Check it out. You remember this place? Probably not. But let me show you. Way over there, by those little fences up here, is where I found the silver ring with the pearl on it and the silver Playboy bunny charm. This is where the Renaissance Fair was set up, and they hadn't quite cleared this section last time, so they wouldn't let anybody over here. It's been a few days, but I'm back here now. We're going to get our swing on and see if we can find some ye old treasures. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty? I'll catch up with you at the first hole. See you there. First target, straight there, not deep, boom boom, it's a penny. That's what I love. Alright, starting the day off perfect. Let's keep cruising. Alright, had to get under a couple inches there. This stuff's pretty well compacted from everybody walking and driving on it, but I managed to pull out this, looks like a hex driver. A little bit, so alright, tool piece, we'll throw that in the bag and keep swinging. Lots of pull tabs out here, but we're managing. Well, this is an eyeball find, but it's pretty cool and it tells me a lot. Look at that little bitty bead just sitting here on the ground, barely visible from under the grass, but you know those colors just stand right out. So yeah, we're just walking along through here, swinging, getting lots of pull tabs and stuff. And I spotted that down here by this root. So that tells me someone was making jewelry somewhere in this area, which means commerce was happening and things could be dropped. So we definitely going to keep swinging. I'll see you at the next good target. Now this was putting off a nice mid-50s range tone, and I had to get down probably about 3 inches, but a cool little washer. First I thought it might be another jewelry piece, but nah, it just pretty much looks like a flat washer. So either way, throwing it in the bag, nice little target. Alright, looks like we got us a nice little bullet here. That one was down there fairly deep, as you can tell too, but it was ringing up a 40-42. So I was like, okay, gotta be something different than a pull tab. And sure enough, we got lead. This must be a dangerous park. I don't know. Alright, let me get back to it. Just got a really cool signal here, and it was ringing up like low gold, but now I can see the tip of it. So we know that's a nail. Let's see how long it is. Maybe I can pull it out. Yeah, that's a good size one right there, man. Probably been down there a while. Alright, in the bag it goes. Again, about 3.5, 4 inches, but a nice crusty memorial penny. Alright, hoping for more surface finds, but I'm always happy to get what I get. Okay. Got a couple of interesting finds over here, just under the pine needles. First thing I pulled out was this, which is a wick. So yeah, somebody was over here making candles and doing their thing or giving demonstrations or whatever. You can see like little rubber bands and stuff on the ground around here, but that was pretty cool. And then next to that I eyeballed this, and I thought, ooh, maybe there's a piece of jewelry attached to it. On one side it says refillable, cool, and on the other side it says love spell. So 25 bucks. So this is where ye old con artist slash heretic was set up. Let's see if we can find any other funny things. Just got another shield penny down in there. I'm in one of those areas you can see the difference in color where they had the artificial floors set up. It worked well for me before, so I'm going to hit this section. I'm having a beautiful Memorial Monday, no doubt about that. Got a 45 signal right there, and lately for me pennies have been running between 45 and a 67. So I figured I was going for another penny, but I just plucked this sucker out. I'm going to clean that up, see if I can see any markings on it, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, detector rats, we've got a positive ID here. Let me see if I can focus in. Come on. There you go. Alright, 925. We got us a silver ring and yellow stones. I think those are topaz. I'm not exactly sure how that all works. I can't really tell if the ring is bent or if it was meant to be shaped that way or what, you know, as far as that angle goes. But either way, second silver ring for this park in, say, the last 3 or 4 days. So very good stuff. I'm happy. That's going in a special pocket. No doubt about that. And I will see you with the next hole. You can count on it. Screwball signal right there. It was hitting like iron and every once in a while bouncing into the 50s. So I went for it. And I got an iron ball and a memorial penny. And that's just weird, man. I don't know what that was possibly for. I'm going to brush that off later and take a closer look. But yeah, getting more pennies and hoping for more jewelry. Wish me luck. Alright, I got a signal down here, 70s, 80s. As I'm poking around with my pinpointer, I start to see it there. Hopefully you can too. Just under the surface of the grass, we got something. Alright, let's pull that out and take a look. Alright. Nothing. Looks like one of those foil clothing decorations. I'll rescan this area and see if there was anything else making sound down there. Could have been that, but just an odd signal for such a piece, and it's on the surface. All the signals around here are really odd, and that's because of all the chemicals they use and stuff. So you just pretty much got to go for everything, but that's always been my rule of thumb anyway. Alright, we got something funky going in the bag. I'll see you at the next target. Cutting my way across this little sandy patch here, and eyeballed this little sucker sticking up out of the sand. Pretty, no doubt. Alright, in the bag. It's got another decent memorial there. Last one I found was next to a ball of iron, but I was still able to pick it out. Beautiful stuff. Okay, I've moved up into the camping area, kind of at the back side of the fair, just to see what all is out here. Plus it's shady, and you can see they left behind a bunch of colored rocks. Those little things that puff up when you stick them in water. Over here, I saw something, all surface find. But you can see these little stick-on charm things. I'll stick that all in the bag and look at it later. But yeah, it's the amazing amount of stuff people leave behind after an event like this that's just on the surface. And definitely stuff I wouldn't find with a detector, so happy to have it. I'm finding lots of little fake roses too that have this like wire stem on them. So I just keep throwing those in the bag. But I'm going to take a break. We'll get back to it and I'll catch you at the next target. I'm getting ready to get back to it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. But this whole area back here is alive with little shinies all over the place. Glitter and stuff like that. So, you know, the people who are working this event, they're set up back here, you know, as their like home base, their camp. And they're making stuff that they need for the next day to replace the stuff that was sold, you know, and so you find lots of stuff like that around. And while I was taking my break and drinking my water, I found 2 more little shinies. These little fake jewels. Probably would have been put on a little tiara or something, who knows. But I'll throw them in the bag, get them out of here. Alrighty, on we go with the hunt. Okay, this is a first for the day. In amongst all these roots, got a signal that has all day long been turning out to be pull tabs, but this time looks like it turned out to be a nickel. Yeah, baby. Park Rat love getting some nickels. What is the year on this one? 76. Nice. Nice, nice. Beautiful. In the pouch it goes. On we go. I'll see you at the next good target. Alright, got another 22 signal. Your guess is as good as mine. Is it going to be a nickel or is it going to be a pull tab? Oh, it's a pull tab. Alright, well, not going to slow me down. On we go. Alright, we've made our way to a good area here. I was hunting way over there across that bridge and out in that area for a while. But I'm right here at the horse ring. This is where they did the jousting. So on either one of these long sides, there were stands set up about in the middle and out about, 5 or 6 feet. They had the bleachers and the little stand set up. There were people all over here and, reaching in their pockets for their cameras and jumping up and down with excitement and losing whatever we find next. So I'm going to take 5, get a little hydration, then we're going to hit it hard. I'll see you out there. Not too deep, probably 3.5 inches or so. We get our second bullet for the day. Nice. Good stuff. Alright. It's been real quiet going around here. Over on the other side I got 3 nuts and 1 bolt, a couple of pennies. I've come most of the way down this side, got nothing but a little bit of foil. I got a banging quarter signal right there, and of course poking around with a pinpointer I saw it, but it looks like it's going to be another one of those little decorative clothing ornaments. This one different style, got some kind of weird picture on it. I can't make it out with my eyes, but either way, we'll put that in the special pocket. Pretty cool, pretty hefty too. It's got some thickness to it. And then I'll rescan the area for other signals. Alright, on with the hunt. Hey, I got an odd 60s signal here. Thought it might be a penny, but flipped out in the plug. Looks like it might be another bullet. I don't know if it's a bullet or the cap from something else with junk in it. Maybe a old type fuse or something like that, but either way, I'm throwing her in the bag. Good deal. I wanted to show you this before I dig it, so hopefully you can catch that. Okay, staying in the high 90s. At a distance it might drop down into the 80s. You can detect it really high off the ground, but down at the surface here, it's a fairly small target. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dig this, and when we get back we'll see if you guessed right, but it could either be a big chunk of silver, it could be a coin, a quarter hopefully, or it could be a bottle cap. So make your guess and catch me in the next clip. I got out the full-size clod and then narrowed it down to this part of the clod, and right here I can see a thick edge. I don't know if you can see that. You move around in the sunlight until you do. Right there, a nice thick edge, and I don't know now. I'm hoping it is a big silver. It doesn't look to be a reeded edge. Could be a big piece of iron, but let's brush some of this away. And I'm trying to, that's a big hunk of something, all right. So, alright, let me put that down and dig this out of here. Huh. Interesting. And that must have been it. Yeah, there's nothing else around. And for the life of me, could not tell you what this is. It's super lightweight. I mean, like nothing to it. To see the sight of it and feel the weight, you'd think it was a rubber seal, but no, it's definitely not rubber. So it'll be interesting to clean up, see if there's any marks on it. And if anybody here has any idea, please leave a comment down below, because I like finding out what these mystery items are. Anyway, that was a great signal in the 90s, so really could have been a nice big chunk of silver, you know, or a big ring or something. And I've been having a great day, man. Let's keep this hunt going. Alright, detector rats. Persistence finally pays off. That happens from time to time. Down here, I got a dime signal. Been getting lots of those today, but I ain't getting no dimes. Had to go down about 6.5 inches or so, and we pulled out our first dime of the day. Isn't that lovely? Yes, sir. All right, I'm having a good time. Let's keep moving. Well, I'm out here finding pennies, wandering aimlessly through open areas like this, and you know, just seeing what I can come up with. Got a nice pull tab signal down there. Turned out to be a nickel. Freaking awesome. So I think that's the way that should work. It's not that you get nickel signals that are pull tabs. You get pull tab signals, and every once in a while one of them's a nickel. Got to love that. Gotta love the day. Feeling blessed. Alright, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm trying to work my way back to the truck. You can see it over there on the other side of the bridge. And got another nice banging 75 right here. Pulled out another dime. Yeah. It is a good day. Absolutely. Hope y'all are having a great day too. I'm going to keep swinging here because eventually I got to get home and get to the wrap up. Okay, I'm getting closer to the truck, I swear. But signal after signal right down there. Check her out. Nice little nickel. I don't know if I can see the year. 1980 something there. But beautiful. Love getting another one. Alright, you can see right there all shiny part too. I hit it with my digger. And I don't care because it's a spendy and it's going in my pocket anyway. Okay, detector rats, it's time for a roundup. Let's get to it. Alright, I got a lot of junk, man. But that's par for the course. I eyeballed this eyeliner or guy liner or whatever. I'm sure one of the actors was using it to look more theatrical and dramatic and all. So that was kind of cool. I got some nuts and a bolt, a couple of snap pieces there, one giant nail, and then 3 like tent stakes. And they were all putting off fairly good signals. I got this wick. So someone was doing candle making or demonstrations of candle making. Never did figure out what kind of metal this is. It is super light. It was ringing up good like a quarter, but I mean, honestly, this thing weighs like nothing. So it's got to be either sintered aluminum or sintered brass, but super lightweight. Couple 3 bullets there. Yeah, I got 3 bullets. And then this, I haven't figured out what it is yet. Might just be a rusted nut. I got a few beads that I eyeballed, and these little trinket things here that were all over the surface, and they're supposed to be like I don't know, have little pictures in them or something. They're blurred out. I got 3 fake gems, and this little clothing decoration. I got that little bitty washer, and a couple of stones, and the eyeball finds, you know, the ribbons, these little roses. A couple of them I picked up because they do have wire on them, thankfully. My first eyeball find was that bead right there. I was happy to get that. Knew I was in a good zone. Here I've got a 50 cents in clad. 3 nickels, 2 dimes, and the rest in pennies. And I'm absolutely happy with that. It was a good day hitting targets. The numbers were all coming up funky, but you just don't know what they treat the grass with out there. That you know, could be throwing your signals off, and all kinds of stuff happens out there. So there's a lot of junk to contend with, and that can throw signals off too. But join me if you will. Put your hands together, and let's welcome to the stage Little Ringy and the High Tones doing their #1 hit, Don't Treat Me Like a Surface Find. Alright, both of these suckers should have been quarters. They're just clothing decorations. something supposed to look medieval or sure, whatever. But yeah, happy to get those, and these are the best condition I've ever found any of these in. Usually they're worn out, stomped on, and flimsy as foil, but these are pretty tough. The ring I got up by the root of a tree, and I was real happy when I looked at it with a loop, and I think I showed you earlier in the video. If I can zoom in again. Is that the right side, or is it the other side? No, it must be the other side. Let me flip it over here. But it is 925. Come on, get your focus in. And of course now I won't be able to catch the light. There we go. Now it's starting to focus. Let me stop my twitchy hand. Hold everything still. Alright, yes, S925. There we go. Sorry about the delay. You know, I think it's just trying to do everything here one-handed. I'm shaking like a dog crapping razor blades. But everything's good now. And I do believe those stones are citrines. Anybody knows anything more on that, let me know. But I am happy with how the day went. I hope you all enjoyed the hunt and had good hunts of your own. Look for me in the next episode. Probably won't be tomorrow. I'm going to be working on my camper a little, putting in a new floor down in there, so that's going to keep me busy for a day. But I will get back to you as quick as I can. I guarantee it. Please like, share, subscribe, and as always, comment. Man, comments are huge. I love the comments. I want to talk to you. I want to hear what your thoughts are. You know, get to know each other. So give me those comments. All right. I'll catch you in the next episode. God bless.